You never know with Canada Day weekend.
It wouldn't be a Dolphins Country Fest if it didn't rain.
Oh no! Every year I feel like.
Every year. Yeah, we're in for a good soaking rain across parts of southern Manitoba. Brittany, let's skip ahead to that forecast for Country Fest because it isn't a total washout. Really just Thursday into Friday is when we're looking at some of that rain coming in. So I'm saying 10 to 15 millimeters for the Dauphin region on Friday, part of an area of low pressure that will skirt across the international border, bringing us in extreme southern Manitoba, especially some heavier precipitation. I'll get to that in a moment.
For more on Hurricane Beryl, Riley Laychuk joins us now. Riley, what more can you tell us about Beryl's path?
Well, thanks, Kelda. I did want to start with a look at the current position of Hurricane Beryl as it makes its way through the Caribbean. So here is Jamaica, just to kind of situate you here. Jamaica, we have Cuba up here. The Cayman Islands right here where that hurricane just passed. Currently at a Category 2, sustained winds at 175 kilometers an hour. So it has kind of lost its punch a little bit as it's made its way through the Caribbean, but yes, we are still seeing some very strong wind gusts. This does make landfall in Mexico as a Category 2 early in the morning on Friday. Sustained winds at 160 kilometers an hour, but watch what happens as we get through the rest of Friday into Saturday. That hurricane really losing strength down to a tropical storm as it makes its way into the Gulf of Mexico.
And Riley, it is a slow go out there on the roads today. What's the latest we can see behind you, all those cars?
Yeah, a very slow go out here tonight, Brittany. Traffic is bumper to bumper through downtown Winnipeg as it has been through much of the afternoon. Visibility out on highways significantly reduced. A number of highways in the Westman region have been closed already this evening, including the Trans-Canada in the Austin area.
The ingredients, at least according to this forecast model, fairly good in terms of thunderstorm development, really south of the Trans-Canada Highway, but can't rule out some of that creeping further to the north, especially into the Westman region because of this cell in particular here that went through the Rapid City and Rivers area. This, according to Environment Canada, did produce a tornado as it tracked through the region, moving south of Carberry now toward the Treeherne region. Some very heavy winds with this one, as well as up to baseball-sized hail reported with this particular system. As we get through the rest of Friday, this forecast model does make this rain look a little bit more ominous than I think it will be. I think what we're looking at once again is a bit of an outside chance of some scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder as we get through the late afternoon hours into the early evening. Friday, we start Saturday under a partly cloudy note, maybe a few showers once again, but by and large, we're looking at, I think, a partly cloudy sky and a warm weekend ahead. I'm going to show you some video in a moment. Pay attention to this because it goes by quick. I want to show you sort of the volatility that we've seen in the atmosphere, particularly in northern Manitoba. So have a look at this video from Tatasquiac last night. Again, it goes by quick. There goes the trampoline. Yeah,
oh my
it's
goodness.
That windy and that volatile and that unsettled in parts of northern Manitoba. Thanks, Laverne, for capturing this last night of this torrential downpour, some very strong winds. Unfortunately, no weather stations in that area, so I can't tell you exactly how strong the winds got during that storm, but you kind of get the picture when you see a trampoline flying through the air. 30s across much of the rest of the south at the moment, factoring in the humidity. Yep. Real red, looking at readings closer to 40 or at 40, feeling like through much of the province as we get through into the evening hours here. So here's some of that instability I was showing you in the Parkland and through the Westman region moving through this evening. Here's the rest of that storm system in northern Manitoba as it pushes off into northwestern Ontario. There is the risk we could see some nocturnal thunderstorms overnight tonight of the non-severe variety, but we do get our best chance for some severe weather as we get later into Friday. Futurecast not doing a good job kind of picking this up in southern Manitoba per se, but really could see some of that into northwestern Ontario and some of that into sort of southern Manitoba as we get Thursday into Friday. Those temperatures do back off a bit by the time we get to Wednesday. And Dan, if you're hoping for some sunshine for the long weekend, yeah. Rain for Sunday and Monday, but hey, we got that with sunshine for Saturday.
We're aiming for Saturday. Thank you, Mr. Laychuk.
You're welcome.